It's Update Monday! What's going on with y'all, big dog? And it is an amazing Monday. It's actually been 7 months and 3 weeks of kicking rheumatoid arthritis' ass. I gotta say, it's definitely been a long journey for that. And I have a doctor's appointment today, so wish me luck about that. Hopefully I get cleared for everything I'm already doing. The thing that I love about Update Monday is not only do I get to update you about my rheumatoid autoimmune disease, I also get to update you about real life. And this is real life. This is hard work. This is dedication. This is determination, man. I remember when I started off, I had 300 subscribers and I never thought I'd get here. I'm not gonna cry. You're gonna cry. No, seriously, it's really hard to keep my composure, but this is exactly what you guys think it is. I'm gonna go ahead and unlatch it, and then I'm not even gonna read this. I don't even care about what they say. The only thing that matters is you guys. This is our 100,000 subscribers play button, dog. God, this thing is beautiful. Give me a second, man. This is crazy. Sheesh. I've actually had this thing for a few weeks, man, and we've just been going through so much. I didn't even open it or anything, but now that I'm looking at it, I gotta thank a lot of people. I gotta thank my beautiful wife, Sabrina. I gotta thank you guys for being there. You guys have been nothing less of amazing. Alibaba, Koval, Echo, everybody that has pushed us throughout the way. Ben, Kana, Jesse, oh my God, it is so many of you guys to shout out. I gotta thank every single one of you guys, because without you, there'd be no TheCaliEffect King of Games. I mean, to be honest, the plaque really doesn't even mean anything to me. It's really just you guys, and that's just the culmination of how far we've come. You can say that it's been pretty chaotic these last few weeks, but one thing we've been battling about is the decks that will break the meta post-Battle of Chaos. See, I still got the chaotic puns in me. That's right, so today we're gonna be talking about decks that have become completely broken from Battle of Chaos. But if you wanna hear more Update Monday, then I do upload podcasts every single Monday. And also, I am streaming today on Twitch, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Oh, what am I thinking? Oh, wrong time. 4. Callie can't count. Hunga Bunga Callie, he can't count. Without further ado, guys, let's jump on in so we can start talking about these amazing decks. They will blow your mind. All right, so no cap, I do kind of care. The first strategy I want to bring to your attention is, it's busted. Finally, after 10,000 years, this is a strategy that we could say is somewhat semi-viable. Dark Magician has actually gotten some insane support from the Battle of Chaos set. They may not look as good. Take, for example, Illusion of Chaos. This is a card that is a ritual monster. Like, we're Dark Magicians. Why are we ritual summoning? But forget about ritual summoning this card. He can add one Dark Magician, or should I say, Dark Magician, from your deck to your hand, or a card that lists Dark Magician in its decks, and then shuffle a card into your deck. You would think that the shuffling a card back into your deck would be a bad thing, but you can shuffle all types of bricks like Red Eyes Black Dragon, Red Eyes Fusion, Dark Magician Girl, cards you don't want in your hand back into your deck and get a free surge. There's also Tanias the United Dragon, which allows you to summon this card to your side of the field by sending a spell or trap card that lists Dark Magician in this text. Don't cap, you're gonna have multiple cards of the same card that you don't need in your hand. This card can fusion summon a monster to your side of the field and is a dragon, so all types of combinations are on display. Monsters like Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight are completely on the table because this guy is a dragon monster that can easily summon them to your side of the field. And then there are other cards in the Dark Magician deck that actually reward you, making Dark Magician Girl a pretty decent brick to play now. And just when you thought that the Dark Magician strategy would jump into a mystic box and disappear, the strategy actually gets better. The new fusion monster from this set is actually fairly good. If Illusion of Chaos gets you a card, what do you do with it with your hand? Well, you can summon that Tamias to your side of the field and fuse that Illusion of Chaos with a Dark Magician monster for Dark Master of Chaos. This card can special summon the Dark Magician monster that you just used to fusion summon it and contribute a dark and a light monster to banish all of the cards on your opponent's side of the field. That is a lot of Dark Magician support that actually hit the nail on the head. One would have to say because of Master Duel. I think that Konami is actually trying to trick you into getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, think about it, guys. Master Duel was invented on a Wednesday. It came out on another Wednesday. Guess when Battle of Chaos comes out? And what does it include? Yes, it includes the support that you, a new viewer, a nostalgia player, or a returning player would like the most. Dark Magician. Did I also forget to tell you that birds aren't real? Fortunately for us, one strategy that just so happens to be real and becomes busted from the Battles of Chaos set is Floowandereeze. Now, Floowandereeze did come out 3 months ago inside of Burst of Destiny, and allow me to give you a little jump start in case you didn't know how the strategy worked. Basically, how Floowandereeze monsters work is that when you summon them, you gain a particular effect, and then you can normal summon another winged beast monster to your side of the field. Floowandereeze Robina allows you to add from the deck to the hand, then you can normal summon a monster like Floowandereeze Eaglin, which allows you to add from your deck to your hand, then allows you to tribute summon, because that's what the deck is based off of, inside of Floowandereeze Impin. Now this is a king of a card. So in case you were wondering about your impending doom, then Floowandereeze definitely got that card to help start forward. Floowandereeze Advent in the Adventure is a card that allows you to banish a Floowandereeze card to search a Floowandereeze monster. We know that Floowandereeze Robina is a 1-card starter, basically meaning that this is the only thing that the deck needs to get started, but how do you go against threats like Infinite Impermanence or your opponent being able to negate it with a card like Effect Veiler? Well, Floowandereeze Advent in the Adventure not only allows you to banish that monster, meaning that it's no longer a viable target for those particular cards, it allows you to add a Floowandereeze card from your deck to your hand. You could say that this is literally the Yu-Gi-Oh! Equivalent of telling your opponent they can Floowandereeze these nuts in their mouth when they want to use that negation, and you go ahead and search the new card you want. Ha! Got him! And just in case this flew under your head, the Floowandereeze strategy does not need to special summon. That means that strategies that are heavily dependent and will lose to cards like Nibiru, Floowandereeze doesn't necessarily lose to those particular cards, already putting it a step above some of the other strategies. One thing I genuinely want to point out is that Battle of Chaos has quite a few strategies getting support, but it also has some indirect support to another strategy. You don't always need to have a card that says your card's archetype all over it, because this strategy definitely got better with a particular card. Fluffals are gonna burst into the meta scene, and I know it sounds really weird to say that, but it'd be frightful to not say it. The frightful strategy is decades old, or at least it feels like it. It allows you to fusion summon into monsters like Frightful Tiger to be able to destroy cards on your opponent's side of the field, and Frightful Wolf to attack multiple times. I mean, I've seen this card even on Master Duel be able to attack up to 7 times. 7? I can't even summon that many monsters.
How oft
should I attack with Frightful Wolf after I activate Regeki?
Till 7 times?
I say not unto thee until 7 times. But until 70 times 7.
This strategy is known for going second and literally depleting all of your opponent's life points, but even when going first, it can set up some pretty good boards. Frightful Cruel allows you to destroy cards on both sides of the field, and being able to make a Bahamut Shark the totally awesome is very feasible inside of this deck. But what makes this deck a little bit more potent is its ability to be able to grind. This is one of the very few strategies that use Polymerization as its centerpiece fusion card, and Guardian Chimera as a card that takes full advantage. Being able to fusion summon this card just by using 3 Fluffal monsters with different names, and depending on your hand or field, you can either draw cards or destroy cards on the field. The amazing thing about this is that it allows you to get into the cards that you really need from your deck to your hand, all while simultaneously potentially breaking some of your opponent's most important cards. And then on top of that, it can't be targeted because the Fluffal strategy used Polymerization. In case you didn't know, just one card can change a deck's fortunes from a rogue deck all the way to a tier 1 deck depending on what the card is. Guardian Chimera may not do that for Fluffals, but it certainly feels like it. You could say that this card makes it furious into the meta. Now, if you really love this archetype, I probably left you on the edge of your seat, especially since your rival got mentioned way before yours did. You could say that you were left blue-balled, if you get what I mean, because something You may never get your life because you play Blue Eyes. The Blue Eyes strategy did get significantly better because of Battle of Chaos. I mean, you guys got the ultimate monster. You got... I'm trying. It's like my fifth take. I cannot say this card's name. You guys got Dictator of D. And you wonder why you don't get any. Your new card in Dictator of D. No, but in all seriousness, your new card in Dictator of D allows you to special summon himself by sending a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your graveyard. That's literally all you need. You could stop right there. That's pretty busted. But it also goes a little bit further. This card allows you to discard one Blue Eyes White Dragon or one card that mentions it to special summon a Blue Eyes monster from your graveyard to your side of the field. This is actually a low-key insane extender, allowing you to get a free monster to your side of the field plus another monster. Blue Eyes White Dragon players are already known for Hawkwood Fireworks combos and being Lord of the D. And if there's any solace for me clowning on you Blue Eyes players, at least when you summon the Dictator of D, you can tell him, hey, how that dictate? Look, man, I'm trying to avoid YouTube strikes as best as possible. And the last strategy actually used D a little bit more cool, as DDD is incredible. I didn't think that the problems of DDD would be fixed in Battle of Chaos, but boy, was I wrong. DD Griffin is an incredible card for the strategy. Let's go ahead and ignore its pendulum effect, even though it has a very nice scale. What this card does is that if you control a DD monster, you can special summon this card to your side of the field. I think that an effect so simple isn't so powerful, but I'm telling you it is. Not only is he free fodder for DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh, which is your best Link monster, he is also Fusion, Synchro, and Xe fodder all in one card. Amazing! But his effects really don't stop there. If he is Pendulum Summon, you can discard a DD or Dark Contract card to draw a card. That's pretty good in case you have multiple cards you want into your graveyard, or if you have a couple of extra Dark Contracts. But DD Griffin's best effect actually comes from his graveyard effect. When he is special summoned from the graveyard to your side of the field. I'm not sure if you're ready for this, so go ahead and take a deep breath. Come on, hold on. He can add a DD monster from your deck to your hand. Boy! DD Griffin is incredible. It's everything you want. It's an extender, it's a search card, it's a draw card, it's everything that DDD needs, and well as being a low scale. There's also DDD Divisor King Machina Deuce Mega Next card. I swear they have the longest names. This card can slam himself on top of a DD monster, maybe if you get disrupted, or if you're finished with your combo and have an additional monster and has some great effects himself. Not only can he become a pendulum scale, but he can destroy a contract card or detach two materials to attach one of your opponent's cards to him as material. That is magnifico. The DDD strategy, which stands for Different Dimension Demon, is just downright dirty, dog. This is a strategy that makes Fusion, Synchro, Xe, Link, kind of like the Avatar, except, well, dang, that just means he's gonna vanish. He did vanish for 100 years. It's been ho. DDD is a strategy that over 1,000 Wednesdays ago, he vanished when everyone needed him the most. Now that Synchro Dexin, Sword Soul, Xe Dexin, Tri-Brigade, Lyralus, Ritual Dexin, Dry Try, Know That Deck's Still Not Dead, have all came back. Only the master of all four elements can actually save us. And he's back. DDD is back.